This podcast is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for care by a doctor or other qualified medical professional. This podcast is provided with the understanding that it does not constitute medical or other professional advice or services. If you're looking for help, seek out a qualified medical services provider or other healthcare professional. Welcome to the Live Your Yoga podcast, a podcast dedicated to discovering and sharing all the ways in which yoga can be lived off the mat. Real stories by real people, just like you.
Welcome to the Live Your Yoga podcast. In these special episodes, you'll be guided through an audio yoga class led by one of our experienced faculty members, offering a variety of styles, themes, and approaches to support your practice and your teaching. These classes are designed to be enjoyed anywhere, anytime, whether you're at home, traveling, or carving out a quiet moment for yourself. You're invited to move, breathe, rest, or simply listen in a way that feels supportive for you. Before we begin, a gentle reminder. Yoga is a personal practice. Please listen to your body, honor your own limits, and move at a pace that feels safe and sustainable for you. You are always welcome to rest, modify, or skip any posture or instruction. If you're working with an injury, health condition, or are unsure about a movement, we recommend practicing with care and consulting a qualified healthcare professional as needed. This recording is intended as general guidance and does not replace individualized instruction or medical advice. Take a moment now to settle in, arrive exactly as you are, and allow this practice to meet you where you are today. Let's begin.
Welcome. Come to a comfortable seat, whether it's cross-legged or kneeling. Use any props that will help you find comfort in this seated posture. Your palms can lay flat on your thighs or your palms can face up. Once you've arrived in this position, close your eyes gently. Begin to lengthen through the crown of your head and settle deeply into this position. Our Yin class is focused on the hips, which stimulates the liver meridian. We're going to use these poses to nourish a really important part of our body. The largest gland and a major detoxification route. Bring your hands together at your heart and just take a few more intentional breaths here. Knowing that this quiet stillness that you're going to move yourself into is going to have such a profound impact on your overall health. Bowing your forehead to your fingertips in a gesture of gratitude for simply just showing up on your mat today. Making your way onto all fours, palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your toes can be tucked or untucked. Move through cat-cows. On your inhale, arch your spine. And on your exhale, round your spine. And move as quickly or as slowly as you would like. pausing wherever it feels best to pause and directing breath there. Take a few more breaths. Come back through neutral. Tuck your toes and send your hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. Bring your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Pressing into the heel of your hand, the knuckles, your finger pads. Sway your hips from side to side. Bend one knee at a time. Shake your head yes, no, and yes again. And then find even more depth in this beautiful restorative pose, this full body stretch. Lift your right leg straight up to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hips, and begin to move your femur bone in the hip socket in clockwise direction. These rotations could be small or large, just moving that bone around and around in your hip socket. And then begin to move it the other way, counterclockwise, noticing any differences. Come back through center. Extend your right leg straight back behind you and place it down on the floor to meet your left. Switch sides. Lift your left leg straight up to the sky. Bend your knee. Bring your heel close to your bum. Stack your hips. And just move your femur bone around and around the hip socket in a clockwise direction to begin. Small or large rotations. And then move the femur bone in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Notice where you find mobility. Notice where you find resistance. Come back through center. Extend your left leg straight back behind you. Place your left toes to meet your right. Downward facing dog. Find some movement, swaying your hips, bending your knees, shaking your head out. Transition onto all fours, and then onto your sit bones, preparing for fire log. Bring your right shin down to the mat, parallel to the top of your mat. Stack your left shin on top of your right shin. Use as many props as you need if there's lots of space between your knee and your foot. Use your fingertips to frame your hips to support you here. Eventually, maybe folding forward, resting on your hands or on blocks and bolsters in front of you. This is a strong, fiery, hip-opening posture. You'll be here for one more minute. Take one more inhale breath. One more exhale breath. If you're bowing forward, press yourself all the way up. Unwind your legs, place the soles of your feet flat on the floor, Lean back onto your hands and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. A little bit of movement to stimulate the flow of energy, pressurizing the tissues that nourish our liver chi, our liver prana. Come back through center and switch sides. Lay your left shin flat on the ground, your shin bone parallel to the top of your mat, and stack your right leg on top. Again, using as many props between your foot and your knee to be supported here. Framing your hips with your fingertips, using that as support. Eventually, maybe folding forward onto your hands or forearms or onto blocks or bolsters. Pierce the knots that you find with lots of breath. One more full minute. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. If you're bowing forward, come all the way back up. Unravel your legs. Move slowly. Move with intention. Soles of your feet are flat. Lean back onto your hands and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. This beautiful balance between yin and yang that flows through all of our yoga practices. Transition back onto all fours. And take a minute here to move through some free movement. Whether you sway side to side, you move through your cat-cows, or perhaps a downward facing dog would feel good at this point. Take a few more breaths wherever you're at. I'm going to transition into Gomukhasana. We'll all meet on all fours, tabletop. Wrap your right leg in front of your left. Squeeze your knees together and walk your feet and your heels out as wide as they will go, so there's space for you to sit back in between your feet. You can always place blocks or blankets underneath your bum to lift the floor up to meet you. We never want to feel sharp pain or numbness in the joints. Once you've found your posture, you can rest your fingertips to frame your hips. You can stack your hands on top of your knees. Eventually, maybe folding forward, resting on your hands or forearms. Or maybe your forehead rests all the way down onto a block or a bolster. Take one more minute here, pressurizing the tissues of the hips, stimulating healthy liver chi, which has an impact on balancing our emotions, helping us relax, and cultivating us being more adaptable. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. If you're bowing forward, come all the way up. Unravel your legs. Pause when your body asks you to pause. Eventually transitioning onto all fours. And take some time for free movement. Whatever feels good here is good. Swaying side to side, moving through cat-cows, extending one leg at a time behind you. We'll meet on all fours. Move into the other side. Cross your left leg in front of your right. Walk your feet out nice and wide and sit back in between your heels, using as many props to lift the floor up to meet you as you need here. From side to side can be completely different. Choose where you rest your hands, whether your fingertips frame your hips, your hands stack on top of your knees, or maybe you bow forward. You have time here to move deeper. When your liver chi is not in balance, you can feel off-center. You can deal with chronic anger issues, or you're often left feeling fatigued. This practice is so important for the nourishment of our overall health. Take a few more breaths. If you're bowing forward, come all the way up to seated. Take your time to unravel your legs. Pause where you need to pause. Eventually making your way onto all fours, and take this minute for free movement. Swaying your hips and your shoulders, moving your spine in any way that feels positive and radiant. Maybe even a full body stretch as you press back to down dog. And that's where we'll meet, in down dog. Take a big breath in through your nose, and a large exhale out through your mouth. Look to your fingertips and step your right foot in between your hands. Place your left knee down onto the floor. Walk your left knee back as far as it will go, until the tissues just won't budge anymore. Bring your hands inside the front foot. Walk your right foot to the outside edge of your mat, maybe even turning onto the outside edge of your right foot, flexing your right toes towards your right shin bone. You can stay here propped up on your hands, eventually reclining onto your forearms, and maybe one of these days bringing your chest and your forehead all the way down to the ground. We're looking to apply moderate stress and tension to these tissues surrounding the hips. Wherever you find that, pause and intentionally resolve to be still. Sarah Powers says that in these yin poses, you may feel more frustration and annoyance for no real reason. Know that this is a natural process, and that when we understand this, we can reduce our resistance to feeling such inner tension. And that allows us to move through the tension with grace. Take a few more breaths here. If you're reclining all the way down onto your chest and forehead, press up onto your hands, strong arms. Walk your right foot in. Frame your front foot with your hands. Press back onto all fours. Pause. Create some movement. And then press back to downward facing dog. Create some movement. Big breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out through your mouth. Look to your fingertips. Step your left foot in between your hands. Place your right knee down onto the floor. Walk your right knee back as far as it will go until you feel the tissues will not move anymore. Bring your hands inside your front foot. Walk your left foot to the outside edge of your mat, perhaps even turning onto the outside edge of your left foot, activating your foot by flexing your toes towards your shin bone. Pause here, propped up on your hands for as long as you need, eventually reclining onto your forearms, maybe all the way down onto your chest and forehead. Breathing in and out through your nose. Knowing that frustration and anger and annoyance may rise to the surface. And we don't need to react to it or resist it. Training ourselves to allow these emotions, sensations, thoughts to move through us with grace. Take one more breath in. Audible exhale out through your mouth. Press up onto your hands, strong arms. Frame your front foot with your hands. Step back onto all fours. Find some free movement here. Press back to downward facing dog, full body stretch. Place your knees on the ground. Swing your legs out in front of you. Prop yourself up on a small blanket or block to support you in your seated forward fold caterpillar. Your legs are hip width. Frame your hips with your fingertips, sit up nice and tall. Relax your legs. When you're ready, begin to fold forward by rounding through your spine, walking your fingertips along your legs. Maybe your hands rest on your shin bones, on your ankles, close to your feet. There's no pulling or pushing or forcing anything to happen here. Complete surrender. Surrender to all the sensations, all the emotions, all of your thoughts. On your next exhale, find a little more depth. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. Use your hands to help you roll all the way up, stacking vertebrae on vertebrae. Pause at the top, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of your head, and just settle here. Allow all of your hard work to integrate in your body. Transition onto your backs, preparing for thread the needle. Lying all the way down onto your back, bending your knees, soles of your feet are flat on the floor. Place the outside edge of your right foot on top of your left thigh. Guide your left leg towards you, interlacing your hands behind your left thigh. Or for more intensity, in front of your left shin bone. Relax your shoulders and the back of your head onto the floor. Take 1 full minute here. Focusing on long exhales. Letting go of the tension. One more full breath in. Exhale to release. Place the soles of your feet flat onto the floor and just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Come back through center. Place the outside edge of your left foot on top of your right thigh. Draw your right thigh in towards your body, interlacing your hands behind your right thigh or in front of your right shin. Wherever you feel that moderate stress in the tissues of your hips. Strong exhale breaths. Move through any inner tension that you find. Knowing that finding stillness and silence here is cultivating balanced emotions, a relaxed and calm inner body landscape. Take one more breath in. Exhale to release. Soles of your feet flat on the ground. Allow your knees to drop from side to side. Come back through center, happy baby pose. Draw both knees in towards your body. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Soles of your feet point straight up to the ceiling. Draw your feet wide. Your knees drop down towards the sides of your body. Your head and shoulders are resting heavy on your mat. You find stillness here. Perhaps you're moving just a little bit from side to side. Take a big breath in. An even bigger breath out. And release just your right leg down to the floor. You can have it flat on the floor, or your leg can be bent. Add a little more intensity to your practice. Watch the tension subside. Come back to full happy baby. Rock side to side or find stillness. And now release your left leg all the way flat on the floor, or keep it bent. Whatever you find here, can you move through it with grace? Cultivating that skill. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Back to full happy baby. Final minute here. Find stillness or rock side to side. Take a big breath in. Exhale to release. Soles of your feet flat on the floor, nice and wide, and allow your knees to fall in towards each other. Feel a deep release in your lower back. Stack your knees over your ankles. Bring your arms into a wide T shape and drop both of your knees to the right. If you'd like to pressurize the tissues of your hips a little bit more here, place your right foot on top of your left knee. As long as this doesn't feel jarring, Focus on the length of your exhale breath. The ability that your breath has to manipulate these shapes and the tension and stress that we find. It's our greatest teacher. Take a big breath in. An even bigger breath out. Remove your right foot if it's on top of your left leg and draw your knees back through center and pause there for a moment, allowing your knees to fall in. Reset. Stack your knees over your ankles and allow both knees to fall to the left. For more depth, for more intensity, place your left foot on top of your right knee or thigh. This is not painful. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Remove your left foot if it's on top of your right leg and draw your knees back through center. Allow your knees to fall in. Pause. Bounce back. And draw your knees in towards your chest and extend the soles of your feet straight up towards the sky. Pointing your toes towards the sky. Add the lift of your arms, both arms. Lift your arms. Extend your fingertips towards the sky. Even lift your head up off of the floor and reach through your toes and your fingers even higher. Lift, and engage for 3, 2, 1, and lower everything back down to the floor. Shavasana, corpse pose. Set yourself up for this important posture. Legs a little bit wider than your hips, arms extend out from your body, palms face up, open to receive all of the jewels. Tuck one shoulder underneath you at a time. Take a long exhale breath and surrender to this mighty posture. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Watching your breath enter and exit. Watching your breath flood your inner body landscape. Bring your awareness to your physical body. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Move your hands and your feet. Rotate through your wrists and your ankles, and even drop your head from side to side. Reach your arms behind head, full body stretch. Breathe in through your right side. Breathe in through your left side. Breathe in through both sides of your body. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Roll onto your right side, fetal pose. Pause there. With your eyes closed, press all the way up to a comfortable seat, kneeling, cross-legged, sitting on props. And bring your hands together at your heart. Sit up even taller. Take a moment of gratitude here. And bow your forehead to your fingertips. Namaste.